Welcome back to another Death Stranding video. As promised, this time we're going to take a look at babies. Why they're in the game, why are they babies? Also, I know my hair looks different in this video to videos that will be coming out this week. I sort of got a haircut. Don't worry about it, it's just time travel. It'll be fine. My hair will get short again after these videos that I have to finish editing and upload, okay? Also, I was gone for a week. It's fine. I just might be going to prison because I have fines that I might have to pay that the government is hitting me with that I don't know if I can afford. So remember, I stream on Twitch, panels below if you want to donate. Anyway, I'm sure if you've heard anything about Death Stranding, or if you've seen my videos, check out the playlist, by the way. Check out the playlist, by the way. I made one of those. You will have noticed that Sam and other characters are carrying babies around. What? So why is this happening? Why do a few characters carry around a baby pod with them? What are they useful for? What do they represent? Stick around to find out, and don't forget to subscribe for upcoming Death Stranding content, given that the game is coming out in like a week, something like that now. Holy snap. That's pretty good. You're pretty good. Yeah, Kojima. No spoilers inside, by the way, because I know these are becoming more and more rampant as the game draws nearer, so you can be safe. So anyway, this time let's take a look at some little babies. That didn't sound very good. It's fine. Okay, so first of all, they aren't called babies, they're actually called BBs, which is short for bridge baby, because they're actually unborn fetuses. The term bridge baby has a double meaning. It's reflective of what they do, given that they bridge people from the real world to the other world, or Hades, and also because they're owned by the company Bridges. They're property of the company. For more info on Bridges and how it plays into the game, check out my last video, but suffice to say, you're not supposed to get attached to these little friends, little critters. But obviously we will get attached, and they'll obviously die or something, and we'll be like, Kojima, no, why'd you kill little baby Sniff? The BB is stored in a bridge baby pod, which simulates the environment of a still mother's womb. Okay, so a still mother is a mum that's dead, right? But she had the baby inside of her, and they like surgically removed it from her. The pod simulates the conditions of a still mother's womb by periodically connecting to the chiral network through synchronization incubators, in which the baby is quantumly entangled with a still mother that's being kept in Capital Knot City. That sounds so crazy. I sound like an insane person describing this, but I'm actually serious. This is canonical to the game. It also calms the baby down and lowers its stress levels when the settings are based and up to date with the latest info that the still mother is giving out, because your BB has to believe that it's in the womb of its still mother in order to facilitate a connection to the other side. Sort of like tricking it into thinking it's both alive and dead at the same time. It's in like a superposition, because the still mother's womb is kind of like the wormhole between the land of the living and the land of the dead. Sam can use the BB as a conduit into the world of the dead by jacking into the baby pod. This forms a trance connection, which is just a name for the bond between a carrier and a bridge baby to facilitate a connection to the other side. You can see the check trance connection light on the BB pod. Luden's suit also has this label on it, so I don't know what's going on there. I mean, Kojima said Luden's wasn't going to be in the game, but we can see Sam looking at the poster of him and going like, how you doing, Sam? So it's pretty sus. Now, unfortunately, most babies are retired, which is a nice way to put aborted, I suppose, after about a year of service. But throughout the game, as you jack into the babies before you go on a mission or an adventure, you'll be given a flashback sequence, usually containing Mads Mikkelsen, the character Cliff, talking to the baby, and it would seem that this is before his transformation into whatever kind of skeleton lord he is now. This is interesting because it might imply that the babies can last over a year, or at least that the BB that we'll be using in the game is already a bit older, and so yeah, it's probably gonna die. The only other character seen with a bridge baby canonically is Higgs, the guy we spoke about last week. Remember to check out that video yet again for an explanation on the characters of Death Stranding. His bridge baby pod seems to permanently be in a red glowing state, which would indicate how stressed out the baby is. Red being it's like having a panic attack, and yellow being Gucci. So yellow is Gucci and red is a bad time for the bridge baby. It would seem Higgs' baby is permanently stressed out. Could this be the cause of its powers? Are stressed out babies somehow eventually more powerful than normal ones if they don't succumb to the stress? More and more questions. Welcome to Death Stranding. Okay, so like why? I'm not gonna delve into the meta of like Kojima wants to show that dads can carry babies and stuff too, and gender and stuff. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about why there are babies in the game and why we need them, what their use is. Establishing a trance connection with a bridge baby will now mean that you have a bridge to the other side. One of the ways that this is reflected in the game that we've seen so far is by being able to see the BTs, the ethereal monsters that are stranded from the other side in our world. Remember last week, Sam can't see the beached things with the naked eye, so he requires a trance connection to a BB to see them. As to what the people who can see the BBs already, like fragile, what would they gain from being connected to a bridge baby? Like what kind of other benefits will the bridge babies give you, in other words? I don't know. Nobody knows. Play the game next week. Hideo Kojima himself said that only one baby had appeared since the TGS 2018 trailer with Higgs. This means the baby that we see Deadman carrying is the same as the one that Norman is using. And the baby that we see Norman pick up that the guy throws away before he goes boom boom, that's the same baby. As to how Deadman gets it, and then that guy gets it, and then eventually Norman gets it, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I think the first time we encounter the baby might be the Game Awards 2017 trailer. When Sam picks up the baby, the Audra deck, which is the flashing thing behind him, starts spinning and stuff, which is interesting because he didn't have a BB before. So maybe this is the first time we meet the baby, and him being trance-connected to Sam before the Void Out enabled Sam to not die and instead go to purgatory? I'm just completely making stuff up now because no one really knows. I think the part about Norman getting the baby for the first time is likely though. So what do you guys think of the babies? Do you understand this anymore? It's a pretty strange idea, but I really like it. The idea of a fetus being part of a game, like part of the mechanics of a game, is kind of nuts. It reminds me of the Mother series quite a bit, but no spoilers. Let me know what you guys think and stick around for more content on Death Stranding coming up to the release. I'll probably make one more video talking about the science of Death Stranding, explaining things like timefall and the crypto biotes, what void outs are and the Cupid and stuff like that, before I start uploading some content from my stream. Check out my stream where I'll be streaming Death Stranding from midnight release. Actually, I think it's 3 AM for me in the UK, but either way, I'll be streaming the heck out of that game and probably posting a lot of YouTube videos on it too, so look forward to that. Twitch.tv/Budas. Thanks for watching. Like if you liked, subscribe if you really liked, and as always, stick around for more.